Yeah.
Yeah. Are you rapping over this? Or is this instrumental?
This is an instrumental to one of the songs on the project.
Okay. So let's talk about this. Let's talk about Easier Done Than Said.
Are we rolling now?
Yeah, we rolling.
All right. Let's talk.
Hold up. Let's let this rock for a second. Okay. Cut the music or we'll never get through this interview. What's happening, brother? It's been a minute.
Yes, sir, man. Everything's good. Obviously, I'm a low-key dude.
Very low-key.
But that's how I get stuff done.
Okay. I
Makes sense.
So, when I first interviewed you, what was that? Was that 10 years ago?
7.
That was your first album?
No.
Second album?
No.
Oh, shit.
That was just Behind the Beats.
Okay. Right. But you were working on a project at the time, though, right?
I was. That was a compilation.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, what's happened with Solograph between that Behind the Beats and Easier Done Than Said? Because I see you have different equipment now.
No, I have the same. Well, I have the wood grain now.
Okay.
It was the burgundy color.
Yeah, go ahead and floss.
So I wanted to customize it. So I said, yeah.
What MPC stuff?
Yeah.
Okay.
.com. Yep.
Got you. All right. So what's been happening in the last 7 years?
Let's see. That's 2011, right?
Yeah.
Put out the compilation Cap Lock.
Okay.
Which is short for Capital Location, and I was featuring artists from the DC metro area.
Right.
Always wanted to work with people and let people hear my beats with artists over top of them, especially in the DC area.
Right.
It just made sense to me. I had a vision, and that's where I wanted to start. It took me a while to get to that point, but that's how I wanted to present myself publicly. After that, I did an EP, which was like leftover songs that didn't make that compilation, which was called Capital Basement, right? I was just in a zone. I wanted to keep recording. And so I made like 6 or 7 more songs that could have been on that compilation, but I wanted to save it for another round.
Okay.
After that, what did I do after that? I think that was it before this right here.
Okay.
So this is the latest. Excuse me. This is the latest one right here.
Easier Done Than Said.
Right.
Okay, but on this one, it's all you rhyming.
Yeah.
I never knew you rhymed. I don't even think I've ever heard you rhyme before. Hold up. Yes, I did. Because you did rhyme on the first project, on the compilation, right?
Yep.
Yeah. But I don't know why I forgot that you rhymed. But, oh well, let's talk about Easier Done Than Said. How long did it take to get this one done?
Probably about 4 years. I was working on it behind the scenes while I was working on it while I was working on other things. I started out rhyming in '94, and like I said, I started making beats as a necessity.
Right.
So I'm an MC first, beat maker second,
Okay.
DJ third, and bass guitar is fourth. So now you hear all four of those things when you hear Solograph's song, or that's the Solograph sound.
Right.
Live bass,
You got some crazy bass lines.
cuts. Yeah.
Bass lines are nice. So I do see you do have some guest features on here, Anna Maria and Ghost Boogie.
Mm-hmm.
Talk about them.
Just working on different songs. I had different artists coming in and out of my studio, be it something for me or for them. Anna Maria is a singer who sung in a local band called Timeless Vision.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a go-go band.
Right.
DC, Maryland, Virginia performing band. And so that's what she does. And
What made you want to grab her to get on the project?
I had a producer who was coming through recording for his project, and she was one of the artists that he brought over.
Okay.
He was bringing tons of female singers over every time he came, just trying to get the best sound for what he was doing. And I said, hold up, I can use her if she's willing on something I'm working on. So it worked out great.
Okay.
Ghost Boogie is somebody who I met when MySpace was popping off.
Yeah.
Again, me searching for artists, and I stumbled upon his page, and I sent them a message. I told him what I liked about his page, vice versa. He came through, and we've been recording since like 2007.
Okay.
So I had to get him back on 2 songs on this project. Plus, he's a DC native like myself.
Okay. All right. I see, you know, this is pressed up pretty nice professionally with the shrink wrap and everything. Very nice.
Thank you, bro.
Like you did the artwork too?
I did the artwork too.
Indie artist, you got to do everything, right? You got to do the artwork. You got to take the pictures. You got to do everything.
What I didn't mention is I'm a visual artist first. I just completely left that out.
Okay.
So I'm looking at this in my mind while I'm creating tracks. Like I'm looking at what it's gonna look like, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
The cover, the inside, what pictures. I'm looking at the layout in my mind, visualizing it.
What made you want to do this? It looks like a wood carving, kind of like reminds me of like Stonehenge or.
This is one of several sculptures I made. I made this sculpture in college.
So, 6th, you're a sculptor.
Yeah, I'm a sculptor. Yeah.
Damn, Solograph.
I was like, this is gonna be my album cover, because you're not gonna see this anywhere.
Right.
This not gonna remind you of any other artist.
I like the cover. You want to get into some tracks?
Sure.
Sure. Just name the track and go from there.
Just like from top to bottom.
It's up to you.
Okay.
I mean, if you want to play the whole album, or if you just want to play snippets is probably better because you don't want people, downloading the YouTube joint.
There you go.
Yeah.
Don't want that.
Yeah, just play some snippets for the people.
Okay. So
I definitely need to hear you rhyme again. Damn.
All right. Snippets of every track, that'll work?
Yeah, that'll work.
All right. So here's the first track here. Featuring Anna Maria.
around the way. What goes on under the sun may happen right under your nose, and you don't be catching on. No. Yeah. Folks be making moves, some gaining, some will lose. Since it ain't in your concern, it's circumstance you can't assume. Unbeknownst to him, just to find his friend, made his aura look weak. His friend's face caught a grin. Selfish to tell him the truth. Old friend got full of pride. He talked smack behind his back as we stepped to the side. One block from gallery place, holding takeout menus from Clyde's. A two-face like Harvey Dent. He straight fakes to confide, just to persuade every guy to ride with him. I call it the live rhythm. Bombers use it to feel bigger inside. It's small fulfillment, but that's only my opinion.
All right.
Yeah.
Don't play no more.
Nah, that was perfect. That the name of that song is called Unbeknownst. Okay. And this is the title track, Easier Done Than Said.
2015.
I got more stories about this album.
Oh yeah, let's get into that.
Music is therapeutic. Watch me show you how I get down. It's easier for me to do it. I'll just show you my style. Hey man, I'm undisputed. Yeah, champion of my sound. Been making music for a while now. Moving and grooving. Check it out. Connect the margins of a loose leaf. My hand crawls across a line, rhyming time 16. Carpet tapping with my feet. Action-packed theatrical soundtracks that rattle speakers in the car below your seat. Out of space, meet and greet. I'm flaky from the starters. My bumper sticker 7-8. Funkadelic Parliament cognizant. Looking at the bobblehead of Bootsy Collins. Nigga, part of my jargon, I just logged into the streets. Plug me up, be it a 1/4 jack while I play bass and rap.
Is there a story behind this song? I noticed you say 2015 in the beginning.
So, although we present this as like my recent joint, it was actually done in 2016.
Okay.
But I tell you what, after doing the art, doing the beats, doing the rhymes, doing the cuts, doing the bass, I was like worn out. So I didn't properly promote it like I wanted to.
Okay.
So now it's like,
this is the re-release.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm putting more effort and more focus on the promotion of the physical and the digital.
Right. I understand.
To say, hey,
okay.
It's available.
So this is on digital streaming formats as well, like
Yeah.
Spotify and all that other stuff.
Yes.
iTunes. Okay.
So yeah, I actually recorded that in 2015.
And I don't think anybody's gonna be mad about that. That bass line is crucial.
Yeah. So easier done than said. That is the title track, and it is self-explanatory. I'd rather show you than talk about it.
Right.
Of course, as an MC, I am talking over the music about whatever the songs are, but it's easier if I just press play and you decide what you think.
I get it.
Right. So, next track?
Yep.
All right.
What's this one called?
This is Oh Well.
All right.
I would consider this like, if it was a vinyl single, this would be my vinyl single.
This would be the vinyl single for the DJs?
Yeah.
Okay.
Side A.
Ooh, all right.
Side
all right.
emerge from the backdrop, tapping the NPC like hopscotch on the blacktop. To keep you on your toes, flow that are top notch. You see it through your soul's windows without a stopwatch. It's more than meets the eye, like robots in the sky. See, my mind's a rhyme kiosk, I slice it up and vocalize. I'm from DC, so I capitalize on dreams. Dotting my eyes, crossing my T's like the letters in triple team. Been honing my skills for years before I left home. But when my peers grew up, they left it alone. I'm glad I stayed in the zone.
Yeah.
Fire.
I got videos out too.
What?
I got music videos for a few of these songs already on YouTube. I'm surprised.
Dude, you surprised what?
That
we don't know?
You don't know.
Dude, we haven't talked in 7 years.
True.
Oh my God. Yeah.
True.
What's your YouTube page? Solograph on YouTube?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna go to that right after.
And I got, I put like highlights of it on my. I just got on IG.
Okay.
So I'm late, but
hey, it's some producers not even on there, so don't even worry about it. Just catch up.
All right. So here's DC Swing featuring Ghost Boogie, aka Boogeyman Ghost, and this would be side B of that single. That vinyl single, right?
Okay.
It's like the anthem.
Yeah, every time the jump crank hard, we go off. Call it DC swing. Yeah, every time the city streets change and evolve. Call it DC swing. Yeah, you see that pace of that city life and how we move. Call it DC swing. Alright, you hear that knock? Well, it's that rhythm from the block, man. Call it DC swing. Yeah, so call me Jason, call me Solo. Used to joan on jokers from VAB, more PG and Moco. Folks was out committing drive-bys by blasting go-go. I be out front waxing my ride like it was for a photo. Youngins was slicing up that SYEP dope. Got driver's license at 16 and so Mayor for life got coined by the native folks. Used to that city heartbeat, jerseys in gold and burgundy. I'm grooving in my car seat, but never riding dirty. My fam, we grew up in Northeast with tree-lined streets, porches with awnings and green artificial turf below your feet. Grabbing some fresh air, my pops and I were head the river tours on gay hair RFK tickets for 2 season seats. Cabs will make you go BB. Festivals down A Street, crowds at the Taste of DC. Howard ladies rolling deep. Bama's lunching on repeat, slurring grammar. Some say we speak. My man out and the boogies to my beats like every time we meet. Yeah, every time the jump crank hard, we go off. Call it DC swing. Yeah, every time the city streets change and evolve. Call it DC swing.
Youngin' on some other ish, talking this pastime paradise. Jai like siced off the dippers. Go hard, bulletproof mind frame. Time change, Ibex socialist.
Dude, you are choosing samples that I would never think to use. Like, I don't know what that is, but I know what, like I can tell by the music the years probably that music was made, and those are the records that I skip over. Dog, you're getting 50s jazz. Like I pass over those records, honestly. Like, but you doing something funky with them that I don't know, man. I like that shit. I like hearing samples that first no one's used before. Mm-hmm. 2, samples that I would have never thought to use. Mm-hmm. Like when somebody does a sample that I would never think to use, that shit just blows my mind, man. And that shit is crazy. Like I would have totally threw this whatever Lawrence Welk record to the side. Oh,
I see you got the vinyl over here.
Yeah, man. Don't look too,
Secrecy is still important.
Exactly. In full effect. All right, you want to go to the next one?
All right, this is the shout out song to you and yours. Oh, I might as well say at this point, I'll save it. I'm just gonna add to why I did the songs that I did.
Okay.
But should I save that till later?
Do it now. Fuck it.
Okay. So, being that I took so long to come out with a solo release, I was like, well, I'm gonna make the best of it. So I'm gonna rhyme on some grown man stuff, and but try to have people feel like they're caught up, you know. So, like this next song is a shout out song, and I'm giving props to pretty much two individuals who kind of got me amped about even taking hip hop personal, you know. And it started in high school in '94.
Okay.
And so, you know, sometimes the people who get you started give up. And not to say you're better than them, but you take it further than they did.
Right. Life happens, you know.
And
kids,
so you
marriage.
wish it wasn't that way.
Right.
But that's like you said, yeah.
Okay.
But I'm like, I need to shout them out.
Right.
Because I wouldn't have this.
If it wasn't for them.
Yeah.
Got you.
Real talk. And this is like from 94 to 97. So that time period.
Okay.
What is it? To You and Yours Part 2.
We gon' boogie here all night. Gonna spread a little love. Some folks smoke my head right now.
Yeah, it don't stop. Check it now. I like to call this joint the shout out song. I reminisce back in 94 in high school. I knew the first platoon click. Hannibal played me they demo on cassette. The intro had a sample of the 18. To me they sound like vets. Face, Hannibal, Jamal. Big up my dude Special. Knew them all from the halls of Wilson out northwest. I was penning some writtens while getting life off my chest in the beginning, but didn't have a original beast to bless. That's when Hannibal told me about the ASR 10 and the concept of chopping breaks, looping and sampling. He told me that the drum machine's another option, so I copped the Yamaha 9.5 and started knocking. Back when Havoc was #1 out of my top 10, and Chuck Levins and Venom is where I did my shopping. Stacking layers meant overdubbing with 2 tape players as a teenager, and still I'm at it 20 years later.
Some folks smoke my head right now. Love. Gonna give you a little love right here.
9/7s when I linked it with Al. He lit on Fergie in a Brightwood area, uptown. 5 minutes from the conversations, I could hear his love for sound systems as we cruised around cranking EPMDs back in business. Hotter than July, he loved to roll down the windows. This one time he rolled the rigs to pay me a visit and scoop me up. We headed to his crib for some listenings out of some house speakers in his room with used equipment.
I mess with that. That's some storytelling.
It's so easy to write about things that happen.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
And I know some people get writer's block, but I feel like I don't really get writer's block. I'm just, if I could write about something that actually happened, what is writer's block? You know? So that's what helped me do this project. I'm just talking about past to present events.
Right.
I thought it was right for my solo, and it's some of it is creative, but most of it is just true. So,
Okay.
the next one is Family Ties.
What's this one about?
It's
What's the story behind this one?
Well, obviously I took the title from the
show?
the show, which I was watching back then, along with the Cosby Show.
Wow.
But it's basically saying that no matter what obstacles and rough times that you go through, the family is very important. You know, you might as well make up as soon as you can if you have issues with any family members, because they come first.
Right.
You know, some friends are like family. That can apply to them too. But like family is very important to me.
Okay.
You know.
1, 2. What up, fam? I've been a family guy with drive, watching time fly. Never got the chance to witness the hands go counterclockwise. Fam first has been in sequence since birth. So even when things get worse, it's close ties. Man, their worth is so much more than when a verse of words can supply to mine. You feel the true meaning henceforward in time. Still I look forward, focusing like I received the baton from my father and mom, believing that their son could reach the finish line. Sometimes a close friend can share that same bond. Welcome to the fam. Fam, what's mine is yours and what's yours is mine. We break bread and vibe, we gel, parallel, just like two kids' minds, subscribing to the design of a carousel. Stand up beside your fan with pride in your inner self. That ride or die mentality, command supports the image wealth. If you that glue, then I commend you, true blue. Wearing it well, just like the heart on your sleeve. Ain't hard to believe it's you. What's the meaning of my fam? Read it in my eyes. If you can see it in your heart, can beat it and define. Continue living life, then you start to realize the essence of the family ties. Come on, repeat it one more time. What's the meaning of my fam? Read it in my eyes. If you can see it in your heart, then beat it and define. Continue living life, then you start to realize the essence of the family ties. Check it out, family ties.
Yeah.
How long did it take you to learn bass?
On and off for about 10 years. Because I would have learned much quicker, but it just wasn't my focus.
Right.
Trying to juggle all that I do, I'm like, man, I gotta stay on point with everything. So I'm not gonna be the best bass player, you know, or I'm not gonna be. It's gonna take time because I want to be good at. I want to still get better at cutting, better at beats, better at writing, everything. So.
Okay, so how perfect? Like, can you play for Rare Essence? Play the bass, or are we talking about one finger Willie bass?
I could get in there and go to a practice, and I think I'd be good.
Okay.
If I need to learn songs, I can learn songs and play.
Oh, word.
You know, I feel confident to that extent.
Shit.
You know.
All right.
I want it to be where I don't have to make beats, or I can choose what I want to do. So if someone says, "Oh, you make good beats, but can you play bass?" All right. You know, are we talking about money? You know,
Right.
If it's gonna help me pay stuff off, you know, yeah. So I don't want to be confined to Solograph the beat maker.
Right. I understand. Okay.
So this next one, and I tried to make the middle of the album kind of sentimental, or like topics that are kind of sensitive, and then eventually it moves on from the sensitive to another type of emotion. So it's, you know, it starts with unbeknownst. It's like kind of like dark, and then by the time it gets to oh well, it gets a little bit more groovier, like
Right.
faster, and then it gets into like a DC sound. So it's traveling. You know, it has a certain curve to it, but it's all taking you through,
Different emotions.
yeah,
Okay.
that I can relate to.
Right.
So we're in the sensitive section of the album right now.
All right.
So the next song is Through It All.
I mean, do we need Carl Thomas to come through?
We got Anna Maria, so
Okay.
we got Anna Maria she came through for this song too.
All right.
And Through It All is, I was thinking about some people are so stressed out, they don't see that it's a bigger picture, that a lot of us are stressed out. You know, don't think that you're the only one.
Right.
Don't think that you've been through it all and no one else has been through it. So there's a bigger picture, and it's like light at the end of the tunnel. So a lot of people can relate. They might just keep it within. You know what I mean?
Right. I love the crackling, by the way.
Yeah.
You feeling like you've been through it all, so it can't get worse. You at wit's end, full extent about the burst. Immersed in suspense, worrying that you've been cursed.
Oh my God.
Like a Q-tip verse, feeling intense. You think worthless should be the logo on your shirt. Since it's written all over your face, inside it hurts. You see your peers doing better than you, so you fake the whole smile upon your face. Cause your sunshine is displaced. You used to be so personable. You used to conversate more often. Now you don't even want to participate. So those who can't relate receive the silent treatment. And you all into your feelings, so when people speak, you playing defense. But in the end, you end up hating on Team Innocent. Thinking every dude's a player speaking to your enemy. Failing to see when it's a genuine gentleman sentiment. And the concerns of your peeps, you feel like illegitimate. Writing people off like taxis and lacking sound reasoning. So on your terms, it's only how you see your benefit. One day you penny pinching, then you're all about the Benjamins. Probably cause your personality got split dividends. That me against the world's ulterior motives. Feeling when you're dealing with a large friend circle for fulfillment. And some of them see it as just a little void you're feeling. So take it through your eyes and learn from older folks' experience. Just to wake up every morning.
Yeah.
That's soul.
Yeah. Yeah. I think I recognize that sample. We'll talk about that later.
No doubt.
Oh, man. All right. Talk about the next one.
My Engine Part 2.
Yes.
Part 1 was on Cap Lock. So if you've heard My Engine Part 1, you should welcome this one. B-boyish, breakish, you know, more New York sound than DC sound, kind of paying homage, if that makes sense. Just like rapid spitting lyrics.
Okay.
I describe myself to a train.
The minute my wheels start spinning, I can't fake. My engine feeling great, gotta get the feeling back. To the ground when it shakes, double back from the gate. High voltage for the coaches to operate. I can't break the pace. Debated locomotive, but it ain't your take. I'm explosive and can't wait. Carrying heavy freight in motion. My kilowatt horsepower generator, short shot. I'm moving through gravity. The illustrate with flavor from the stairwell to the railway. Serving passengers by the masses with wordplay. Fuelers in the tank, transmission is safe. Engine idling away, waiting out in Northeast Union Station. I'm second generation fan from the quadrant up top. It's north, leaving Fort Top, spot heads with many gray hairs from an overpass. East of the river in December with an overcast. I stay sober, so there's no layover. Ain't no time for niggas waiting, twiddling thumbs, looking for dumb, thinking when the album will come. If I announce it, it's deal done. And still remembering where my engine is from. Depending on the hit and the swing of the drum, I just might have right into a cycle just to let the engine run. Full of the time sake, fun another song in the making. Blaze from the talk, see this taking.
Come on, man.
Did you catch those references
To the train?
to like the train stops?
Yeah,
and-
Fort Totten. Yeah. Dope.
You got to see the video to this.
I'm pulling up YouTube as soon as we done with this interview.
Gotta see that.
How many did you shoot?
3.
Okay.
When I Start Rapping is the next one. call this like the traditional hip hop song of the project.
What do you mean when you say traditional?
It's about flow, bragging.
Okay. You on your shit on this one?
Pretty much.
Okay.
A lot of confidence.
Yeah, y'all feel that breeze right there?
Jazzy jazz.
Feel good, good. I'm Solograph. Get down. This that funky soul sign sound. 2016. Brand new. Yeah. Check it out. Reppin' the third rock from the start is filled with hot plasma, knocking like Autobot blaster. Cut from a clone from a squad, nailing punchlines, hammer grammar. The sands of time sunk the planet, spun solo commander, panning a soulful soprano, sax out of my sampler. I'm a soundtrack planner, concentrating deep in so much peace. I hear my heart, it's like a break beat on repeat, extended, like spinning on the techniques, tape blended. Can't even fake the funk or fight the feeling. Plug up the bass and bottom out, shaking up trunk stages, walls and ceilings. The mirrors, floors, and buildings. Been driven, switching lanes, winning since days of a joystick when playing pole position. I call it how I see it, through panoramic vision from a point of vantage. When on a mission, planning, I'm sick of you bammers, dumbing down traditional standards.
The bass line in that, you on, yeah.
Another thing,
You on one with that one.
like just not being visible means that I'm working on stuff and I'm trying to hone my skills. So it's like when you see me, I'm like, I've been working.
And I never see you. So you always working.
That's how I get better, by you not seeing me.
Okay.
But I gotta balance it out a little bit more and come on out.
Yes, you do.
Yeah.
All right, talk about the next joint.
Funk overdose. Sometimes I'll listen to songs and it could be a word or a phrase that somebody says. I'm like, that's my next song. I could go off that one phrase and do a whole song to it. So Large Professor said funk overdose in one of his songs from the LP. Mm-hmm. And I was like, I could take that and do a whole song about how I overdosed in funky music, and that's why I'm where I am now.
So this was inspired by Large Professor.
Yep.
Let's go.
And it's like a doctor had to check me out because I overdosed. Let me just press play. That's why I say easier done than said. I'm not going to talk about it no more.
Right.
Logo is a real in the windmill. There's many years of recording with skill chosen to undergo. On demand, swollen hands with a golden glow. I jam like a fan, I don't compete, no need for toe to toe. Niggas vote with favoritism, though that man ain't dope. It's like they go and plan a scam that's underhanded at a show. I'm diagnosed by foreign fans of funky addict pro. It's not a hoax, nor an overkill, it's an overdose. Specialists that track me down. Schedule an appointment, said they want to check me out on some sort of music science project. Said I'm a human and in heavy conversations, logic and point of view and playing tunes through monotone intercom.
I get it. I caught the references in the song.
All right. Of course, for sure is I have a video for this song right here. It's Rappity Rap. This is the Rappity Rap song.
This the song.
No chorus.
Okay, just straight bars. Straight Flex Matthews on this. we going straight Flex Matthews on this song.
Shout out to Flex Matthews.
Shout out to the
Word.
handsome grandson.
Word.
Yeah, let's go.
Brandish my tongue sword and suckers vanish while I'm standing on the verge. I can go hard without a cuss word. Cannon with clever bars, deleted pages with paper scars. Like razor tapers from barbers who fake with them clipper guards. So farewell, you crab niggas with whack bars. Stay in the burrow or some newspaper with crack claws. Yeah, Gerard delivers not like Indian givers and not the type of dude inviting you to my middle members. So then I watch my company and conversations. Cause even roughnecks be suspect with brand barter allegations. So fly around the world touring, but rhyming one spot, boring. Pass to see, pap to see, I'm snoring a lot. Ain't worth a Google. Take my refusal of approval. You claim you rhyming. Your package say you rhyming noodles.
They say you rhyming noodles.
All right.
Oh my God. Let's go, man.
Fast forward today. Where was that? Oh.
That's the name of the song, people. Fast forward today.
So there's a fast forward, which was recorded in 2006, 2007, 2007. I have a group called Nondescript. It's
Why didn't I know that?
Nondescript.
Okay, go ahead.
So Nondescript did Fast Forward.
Okay.
Here's Fast Forward Today, featuring my man Ghost Boogie.
So what happened to Nondescript?
Life.
Okay, there you go.
Family, kids, marriage, life.
Yeah, that'll do it.
And we should be doing some. We're at the point where we might not even rap if we come back. We might just be on some guitar stuff, like just making instrumental music, him playing guitar, me playing bass. And he's that talented. My dude, Paragon, he raps, makes beats, and plays guitar very well.
Okay.
So we have this musicianship thing going on where we feel like we really don't have to rap, you know, because we love music so much. And we've matter of fact, we've done music where we produced for singers and we didn't rap at all. We just provided the melody.
Right.
So here's Fast Forward Today. It's a futuristic song. If you are surprised at the technology now, we're taking you into the future on what it will be like, you know. Okay. So
Fast forward with us real quick. Let's go.
Today.
Press fast forward. Came far, social netting with a tablet. We cyborg with the habits of Inspector Gadget. Reflecting back in time, we say our habitat was graphic. Now a gun wound is just a technical foul. Throw a flag on the ground, offside, side of town with warlords in the matrix, sounding off rounds. Haters at an all-time rise. So is the season of cholesterol on small fries. You see the vegans in the streets protesting with their signs. Hold them high to the skies. There's a guy in front of Washington Times. Foreigners act like we out of bounds. We gentrified. General guys switching from out of town to south side. Opposite sexes don't marry no more. Cause gay pride is like a fad that you can buy in the store. Why pray to God is what they utter forth. GPS and off course from the lesson of our prime source as we fast forward. Your man Solo say what for?
Press fast forward. Today. Fast forward. Today. Fast forward. Today.
Space boost, jet suits on the moonwalk. Simulated by an app from a 6+. Stardust on the bottom of my Mars rover. Me and Sojourner with a burner on my right shoulder. CO's converted by a North Face. Time units measured by Gucci watches with interface. Marriott mansions and solar panels with rocket lights. Phone shots tell me what's going on. In love with a cybernetic image of Venus Williams and Futurama. Got Google drama naming Chrome before my open eyes. Forward the fast on the grainy image. Dashboard combos through FaceTimes and automotives navigating jungles of concrete. Excited by a subwoofer city of bass lines and drum kicks. Syncopated rhythms of beat smiths on iPhone. MIDI code forward through galaxies by Bluetooth. Homegrown hologram image by PlayStation. Salutations greeted from way beyond the space station.
All right.
Them cuts is nice.
Thank you.
Those cuts was nice. What's next?
This is the last one, and I don't do projects without the go-go sound.
Okay.
You'll be able to tell where I'm from if you press play. All my projects.
This jam is going out to all my family folks around the way. Yeah. In the whole DC metro area. This for y'all. Alright. Another Solograph hometown mix, y'all.
Mess with that.
Thank you.
Yeah, the chopped up Congo. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, so Easier Done Than Said is available now. You're selling this off of your website too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Solograph.blogspot.com?
Yeah.
Well, I didn't know Blogspot was still around. Okay. And it's available on all digital sites.
Yes.
Spotify, iTunes,
Amazon.
Okay. Google Play.
Tidal.
Nice.
Apple. Bandcamp.
Oh, you got it on Bandcamp too.
Yeah.
And people can get the CD off Bandcamp too.
Yes.
Okay. Give your Bandcamp out.
And if you see me, I always have copies on me.
Oh, if people ever see you.
There you go.
Put out your Bandcamp. Is it bandcamp.solograph.com?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's right.
I'm hip. All right, man. Anything else you want to say before we get on that 2500 over there?
I want to real quickly shout you out for just giving a darn about this area and the music, be it behind the beats, real producers of the DMV.
Oh, you remember that?
Of course.
Yeah.
I used to see you at Mirrors with your camera.
Yes.
At Live with your camera. At the Beat Grinder with your camera.
Yes.
So
Mirrors. All that shit is gone now. There's no venues for beat makers in DC. Shout out to beat conductors out in VA.
I'm sure I've seen you at Chief Ike's at one of like the
yes,
beat,
yes
beat
you
down,
have.
beat
Yes,
down.
you have. Yes,
Yeah.
you have. Were you at Mirrors? They were doing what's the guys from Philly that would come down?
Who made beats?
They would put the producers on the stage, like they brought Freeway down.
Oh,
That was why am I forgetting? I just filmed for them last year. Damn.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Beat Society.
Beat Society, yes. I was in Mirrors a couple times. They brought Freeway down.
I was at that show.
Yeah, that was real dope. They had the producers was what's due for
Crisis?
Crisis. Crisis was going crazy in there.
Yeah, he was.
They had a producer named Picasso.
Mm-hmm.
What else did they have?
They had a dude who was kind of affiliated with DJ Khalil. I want to say.
They did?
I forgot his name. Like he was under Khalil.
Really? I have the video. I still have the tape. I have to go back and check that.
Slim Cat was there, right?
Slim Cat was playing beats, yes. I can't remember the fourth producer though. I remember Crisis just going crazy when he played his beats. You know how Crisis go.
He looked like he had a serious issue.
Yeah. Yeah. But thank you. Like I really appreciate it. Like I love music, man. So this is my way of giving back to, you know, the music that I like.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Cool.
All right, so now we're going to get into playing beats.
All right.
Yes, indeed.
So I wanted to bring this in case people wanted to see what I use.
Okay.
I figure people like visually seeing stuff. So
Yes, we do. That's what we do here.
I'm still on the MPC 1000.
Yeah, the
which
1000.
is very comfortable. So
the 1000, the complaint used to be that it was flimsy. When you hit a pad, like everything would just, the whole thing would just bounce off the table. But with the wood grain, it kind of looks a little bit sturdier and heavier. So
yeah, I tell you one thing, you will have to replace the pads. There's no getting around it.
okay.
Eventually, and I think they know what they're doing.
Yeah. Yeah.
So mine have been replaced. A few buttons have been replaced.
You do it yourself?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Number 8, MPC repair.
Yeah.
All right, so let's get into the beats.
You wanna